Hello there. This is Stacy with Stacy's Crafty Jam, and I'm back. Welcome to a flip through for this is a really short little flip through on a journal in a bag that I made. In the previous one, I told y'all that I love making these journal in bags. They're fun, fun, fun. They are pretty cute, adorable little projects. I use a paper bag to create these. I got this idea originally from Tabitha with Haystack Creations, and I've been making these for about a year. They are really adorable and fun to make. And but this is just a flip through on this. I'm calling this one Celebrate Family. The last one was called Violet, but I'm calling this one Celebrate Family because that's the title on the journal part. But it has the bag that's your holder, and then the actual journal is made out of a bag, out of a paper sack too. Yeah, and I used vintage book pages from Line Dot Arrow to create these. Sewed on everything, added lace to it, and cheesecloth, and ephemera, and just did my thing with it. And I used both vintage book pages from Line Dot Arrow and the Spring Bloom kits, and I made two of these journaling bags. And like I'd said in the last video, these are available for just a really low price that includes shipping, and I'll pay for shipping on it. But let's just do a flip through, and I'll just show you. I'm going to post these in the Facebook, in Tabitha's Facebook group, Haystack's Crafty Corner, and I'm going to attach this flip through to those. So that's how come for me to be on here today. This I used the vintage book pages really a lot on this one, but there is some Spring Bloom in here. I used her ephemera, but like I mixed all of it. Like this is Spring Bloom, vintage book page. This is her page in the back there. Some sewing, cheesecloth. Yeah, I love the way these two kits work together. Fun, mixing two kits together. I'll do a lot of design team projects. And so in design team projects, you use that kit and only that kit. And it was fun to mesh in two kits together. Yeah. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. Love my sewing, love my little laces at the top and the bottom. I loved this page in vintage book pages. I loved the way this sat on the back there. Yeah. And then this of course is a pocket that you saw. And this is some ephemera from her kit. And I backed it with her papers from the kit. And then here's the tags from her kit. And I just did a ruffle at the top and some fabric as a topper, and pretty pages on the back from her kit. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. I love making these. If I focus and sat down in the morning, I can get one of these done in a day. But, that's not answering the phone, not getting on Facebook. And I have things to do. So, yeah. But this is the journal part. Then, of course, this is a paper bag too. This is the Spring Bloom paper. I love it. And then this is some Spring Bloom ephemera that I did on there with some lace. And then this is, it says Celebrate Family, which is how I come about naming this one Celebrate Family. And then there's your sewing with your pink thread. I love my sewing. I love that. I picked up that little technique of sewing from Tabitha. I learned a lot from Tabitha. Actually, I do. She's a good friend of mine, and she inspires me so much. This is a tag from the vintage book pages, but I embellished this. It says Imagine, and I loved this page in her kit there. And then there's a pocket on the front cover and the back cover of this journal at the top there. And then I created a pocket with a bingo card, like a little angled thing. And then this is a tag with a pocket with your lace and your sew skills. Guys, I'm really comfortable with my sewing. I like my little tab. That's part of her kit. And yeah, I'm really comfortable with the sewing these days. I get on there in a heartbeat and just get to going. Then I did some stamping on this page. I like it. I like this whole grunge effect there. This is a pocket from her kit that I sewed on. And this is a tag from her kit. There's some pretty sari. Look at that. Oh, I like that sari and the way it plays with the colors on this tag and everything. Yeah, that's pretty. And then here's the journal part. And these journals are really writing they're more writing, but I love how I mixed the vintage book page, and then here is some Spring Bloom, and then here's some pretty coffee dye that I got from Zoe. Zoe's really good with coffee dyeing. Oh, look at that. Look at that, the way these two pages work together. Love it. And then here's some green paper. I think I got that from Stephanie Davis. Here's a real vintage book page. And then, yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to either decorate or it's a really nice writing journal. But yeah, I loved this page. Yeah, that's from Spring Bloom. And then I put a hymnal page in there. Oh, this was a pretty page from Spring Bloom. Oh, I put a little envelope that you can put something in. That was already made and cut. So I stuck that in there. And here's the rest of that hymnal, coffee dye. Like this ledger paper that she had in the, I think she did it in both vintage book page and in Spring Bloom. But maybe that's, I'm getting two kits mixed up, but that's fine because it's not an official design team. This is just a fun project that I thought I'd put out there if somebody wanted it. Yeah. Love this. Love it. Love the coffee dye, Zoe. Thank you. And then here is the pocket from her kit that I sewed on. Here's a tag that I embellished and added some ribbon at the top. Here is her one of her ephemeras that I made into a little journal card backed with her papers. And then here is a pocket in the back that I sewed on. And here is a tag that I embellished with a ruffle and some ephemera and a die cut. And then there's a tag right here. And if I remember right, yes, this is my hinge tag. I loved this tag. I really enjoyed making my hinge tag. Everything is embellished except for this back where you can write on it. But the hinges are made from fabric. And then I embellished with cheesecloth and her ephemera and the hand-dyed seam binding. And then that's the journal. And then here's the back of the journal again. Yeah, this is a really fun project. I enjoy making these a lot. I make them often, be honest with you, because I find them to be something I can start and complete in a short time period. Doesn't take me weeks to do, and it makes me feel accomplished. I'm like, oh yes, look, I did it. I did it. Okay. Anyway, that's this Celebrate Family, and then I showed you the violet in the previous video, and I'm going to post these in the Facebook groups. And if somebody's interested, if they sell and you want one and you didn't, because it's going to be a first come, then just PM me. I can always make these, guys. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your support. And I love you guys so much. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.